everybody, it's Melissa here, and I'm up here in the scrapbook room, and I made this really cool mini chipboard album, and I thought I'd share it with you all. I see the battery light blinking, so I'm going to talk quickly. You start with a little chipboard album like this. Naked chipboard is what they're called. I used the flower one. You could use the butterfly one. I used coordinating papers out of a paper stack like this. Really cool papers in there, and it only took 3 sheets to do an album this size. I used distress ink. I used the vintage photo, some pop dots, and I used some acrylic paints and a glue stick and ribbon. That's all I need. Alright, so the first thing that I did was, after I picked out the papers that I wanted to use, I took out my chipboard and I decided how many pages that I wanted to cover in scrapbook paper and how many pages I wanted to paint, and I decided to paint 2. So then the rest of them, of course you take it off the ring and trace it onto with the pencil onto the scrapbook paper, and then you get your little micro scissors and cut it out, and then you use your glue stick to glue them on. And then for the ones that I decided to paint, I wanted to match the color of this paper here, because I really like that, which is kind of a blue-green color. And that was the closest blue I had, but it was just a little bit too blue. And it's called Sky Blue. So I added just a little bit of this celery green to it to get the color that I wanted. And so I did that page in the color that I mixed. And then I used this to do the back page, which is yellow ochre. And once I did that, so I got all my pages glued on there that I wanted to glue. I did each side, and you could do eyelets on here if you wanted to. If you do that, glue down the top page, set your eyelet wherever you want it, and then glue on the back page to cover up your back. So you don't have to. I mean, you can just make a hole through it and do your eyelet just like it is right now, and then put it on there. But your back doesn't look quite as pretty if you do that. So, you know, that's probably how I would do it. You could do little tabs if you wanted to, out of ribbon, and you could just put those, you know, so it looks like that. And if you did that, you just put one side. You'd probably cut this a lot shorter, but then you, when you're gluing it down, you put it underneath the paper on this side, and then put it underneath the paper on that side, and then that would be really cute too. I think I'm going to do that on the next one. So after I put down all the pages that I wanted, then I went through with my distress ink, and just because I love distress ink, I like that nice vintage look, and just do the sides with that. And then the way this is shaped, I just had to take my finger and dip it in there and do these little corners right here, get down in there. And about the chipboard, this is naked chipboard, so to make it take paint a little bit better and to only have to do 1 or 2 coats, I use, like, this is light ivory, but any really light color, white or a really light off-white, I always use to prime the chipboard with when I'm going to paint it. So the ones that I painted, I put a coat of this on first, and then use the paint. And then once I did that, I went back, and the paper that had the butterflies on it, I took my micro scissors and just cut out the little butterflies, and then I used the pop dots to stick them down on the pages that, like that one that didn't have anything else on it. See if I can get a good shot of that. I'm not doing, my camera work is not so good today. But yeah, it just popped out those down. And then I did the flowers the same way on this page, because, you know, it doesn't have anything else. But make sure, I mean, it's a photo album, make sure you leave room for pictures. And then once I did that, I just cut some ribbons and tied a bunch of ribbons on there to make it look really cute. But there's, you know, a lot of different things you could do with it. But that's just the basic process and how to make the little mini chipboard album like this. If you want to make one, it's not too hard. The hardest part is when you use a shape like this, is having to cut the papers out with micro scissors. I'm left-handed, so I don't use scissors very well, but I did it anyway. And aren't they pretty? And of course I have mine opening from the top. But you could, if you wanted to do one from the side like that, that would be cute too, so that it opened like this. There's so many things you could do. Mine's like this. But, the possibilities are endless. So anyway, I hope everybody goes out and makes a chipboard album. I've had several people tell me I need to sell them. I don't know. I'm thinking about opening up an Etsy shop and maybe putting some stuff up there. I don't know. If I do that, I'll probably offer some kind of discount to my subscribers. So, but we'll see. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed it, and sorry I had to rush because my battery's dying. I hate to edit and I hate to wait for the battery to charge, so I had to do it quick. Anyway, hopefully I'll be doing another one soon, and hope y'all enjoyed it. Bye!